My name's Emily, and I found out I was pregnant at 19. I was single, and I had just left a horrible relationship. I was living at home during my first year of college and working a part-time job, and I really didn't have any plans for my life. I started to feel kind of sick and decided to take a pregnancy test. The test immediately showed two dark pink lines. I was happy and surprised and scared all at once. I didn't think it would be possible. I told my best friend first, and then I told my older sister. Both were really supportive and they were really cool about it, but I knew ultimately the decision to keep my baby or abort was up to me. I wanted to tell my parents, but I knew that they would freak out, so it really scared me. I did tell my ex-boyfriend, who was the father of my baby, that I was pregnant. He told me I deserved it and that it was all my fault and that I was a horrible person. He really wanted nothing to do with me. So it was then that I decided that abortion was my only choice. I called Planned Parenthood and made an appointment for later that week. I felt so horrible about being there, because this wasn't even my first trip to Planned Parenthood. I had an abortion when I was 17, and I had regretted it every day since. They rushed me through my appointment and gave me the first half of the abortion pill. It was like being trapped in a nightmare all over again. When I drove home from my appointment, it was pouring down rain. The traffic was super heavy, and I just cried the entire way home. I was so miserable that I had taken that little white pill again. As soon as I got home, I decided to hide from my parents so that they wouldn't see how hard I was crying. I cried for a long time, and then after a while, I just decided abortion was not what I wanted. I wanted to keep my baby. I began to pray as hard as I could for forgiveness and help. And then all of a sudden, the strangest idea popped into my head: to reverse the abortion. I knew God put it in my mind because I had no idea if it was even possible. So then I ran to my laptop and I started Googling abortion reversal. I told my sister what I was doing and she started to help me search. We found a center nearby, so I grabbed my phone and dialed the number. A woman answered. She took all my information and told me timing was key. The quicker I started the reversal process, the more likely my baby would live. She was part of the clinic, and she told me that they could see me the very next morning. I drove to the east side of San Jose for the first time to meet everyone at the clinic. They showed me the baby at different stages of pregnancy, and I got to see how tiny and vulnerable and beautiful a baby was. They gave me all the information I needed about the abortion pill reversal, and then I started the process that day. I got to hear my baby's heartbeat a few weeks later, and I was so happy and relieved to know that the reversal worked. I thank God every day for my blessing. At 19 weeks, I discovered that I was having a boy. I named him Ezekiel, which means God strengthens. God saved my life by saving my son's life. Today, I'm married to a man who loves Zeke as much as I do. Zeke is in preschool, and I'm an educator for special needs third graders, and I love it. Zeke means everything to me and is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Being a mom has given me strength. He is the absolute light of my life, and I love him with my whole heart.